Hello, Internet. Long time no talk. It is Saturday night, October the 24th. It is 8 p.m. Eastern. Sorry, 8:01 as I say this. And we are back live. Ladies and gentlemen, the never-ending off-season has ended. No more off-season, only on-season, as we are proud to bring you the next evolution of the greatest live art competition in the known universe. This is Super Art Fight Online. I'm Marty Day, and it's an honor and a pleasure to be with you, however you're watching, whether you're watching on a computer, you're watching on a mobile device, streaming it on your TV at home. We thank you for joining us. But ladies and gentlemen, the best way, or not the best way, the best co-host a man could have is about to join me right here, right now. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no one quite like him. My brother from another mother. Good Lord, I've missed him, and hopefully you have too. Ross Nova. Ross, how you doing, bud?
Oh, Marty, I am doing fantastic here tonight. I cannot wait to see Super Art Fight. It feels like it's been forever. I mean, so many things feel like they've been forever, but especially since the last time we've done an art fight match. 3 years, 5 years. I can't even tell you.
Who even knows at this point? I mean,
who could say?
We're countless days into quarantine. We definitely are not seeing a live stage anytime soon, but hey, that's why we did this. That's why we moved into this online format. It's a real joy to be with y'all. I see the chat already moving and grooving, but
blowing up.
Yes, blowing up as we would want it to, and hopefully you're chiming in all night long, and of course voting. But for those who are joining us for the first time, or those who have never joined us before, I would like to break it down with my dear friend Ross. What exactly is going to happen? What exactly is going on? Why are we streaming live on Twitch? What even is this? Ross, break it down, sir.
All right, well, that was a lot of questions, so let me see if I can answer them all. But what you're about to see here tonight is our patented form of Super Art Fight action. You are going to see 3 bouts of artist on or artist chaos and bedlam, as 2 artists will take to the digital canvas. They will have 20 minutes to cover the canvas with artwork. You, the audience, is going to be choosing the winner of the match based on how loudly you hoot, holler, cheer, and applaud for each competitor. Wow. Wait, I am so used to saying that. Let me try that again.
Not how it works. Ross,
all right.
Instead,
what's different? Yes. This was a great setup. This was on purpose entirely. I don't know what you're talking about.
Instead of hooting, instead of hollering, instead of cheering, you're going to be voting in the chat. There's going to be a poll right in that chat on Twitch. So if you're watching on a device that does not have the Twitch chat on it, hop on one. Bring it up on your phone, twitch.tv/superartfight. You'll be able to vote. And what we want is we want to see landslide votes. Just like we want to see in November, we want to see landslide votes here tonight. No ties, no hanging chads. You're picking a victor. But Ross, there is a wrench in the gears. You want to tell them about it?
Yes, there's a little wrench in the gears we like to call... it's so many dumb jokes put there. I'm skipping all of them. The actual wrench in the gears is the Wheel of Death. That's right. It is a full of topics submitted by you, our audience, via our website, superartfight.com. You've submitted tons of topics. We've whittled it down to the ones that can actually be drawn in front of a PG-13 audience. And you are going to see them rolled tonight all throughout the match. Every match, each artist gets 1 respin that they can use throughout the match. At any point during it, they can take a topic, throw it away. Of course, that might be one that you want to see, and you can choose to use that against them when it comes to voting time. But again, vote early, vote often, vote Democratic. Okay, Marty, what's up?
Well, we've got a very special lineup for this first season of Super Art Fight Online, as 2 bouts in this evening's show are going to be a part of the first ever Super Art Fight round robin tournament, as 5 artists will be colliding over the course of this first 6-week season. We're going to see a round robin tournament where ultimately the winningest artists will collide in week 6 to choose an overall winner. We've got 5 great artists lined up. We've got Stevie Speed, we've got Shoujo Agogo, we've got Baron von Sexyful, we've got Red Erin, our pixel weight champion, and of course, Bunny. Bunny on a bye week this week, but in addition to tournament action, we're gonna have some non-tournament action. So Ross kicking off the show this week in the tournament. We're going to be seeing the bouts of Stevie Speed and Shoujo Agogo, plus Red Erin versus Baron von Sexyful. Bunny getting the bye week here. And we have an incredible non-tournament match between Super Art Fight champion DIETANIUM and Super Art Fight tag team champion Wisteria. It is a packed evening of Super Art Fight entertainment.
That's right, Marty. And going into tonight, I know our artist has had a couple weeks off. They, some could say that's a chance to really hone those skills, or you could say, depending on how the last couple of weeks have treated them, a chance to get rusty, as we have been doing matches. What do you think we're in for tonight in terms of just skill level, tempo, excitement from our artists?
Ross, in terms of the 5 artists that are part of this, you have Super Art Fight champions. You have some of the winningest artists from the Super Art Fight never-ending off-season. You have some of the most intense and extreme personalities. I think it's a powder keg that is going to explode here tonight. But as always, to understand how it's all going to work, the best way is to see a Super Art Fight live and in person. So Ross, as we try to rustily make our way through this intro, what say we get things started?
Let's do it. Yeah. Let's get things rolling. Do you want me to bring out our first competitor?
Well, I think I need to say this. This opening contest is part of the Super Art Fight Round Robin Tournament. And it has a 20-minute time limit. And Ross, if you could please bring out the first competitor.
Yes, it is my pleasure to bring to the digital canvas the nicest communist who just wants everyone to be happy. And she is out for blood tonight! The pixel weight defending champion, though she's not defending it right now. Ladies, gents, and everyone in between, give it up for Red Erin!
Hello. Hi, everybody on the internet. Would just like to point out that I am not out for any kind of blood.
Why not? This is an art fight.
Erin,
you have the winningest record in this digital realm. You were never defeated. You tied, but you were never defeated.
Yeah, this whole being nice gimmick is really paying off for you.
Yeah, it's great. It hides what a killer you are.
Okay, well, I'm not, but it has been expressed to me that I don't bring enough of the fight in Super Art Fight. So I reached out to some of the other art fighters and they provided me with some trash talk.
Tremendous.
So I would like...
You have some strong words you want to say to your opponent here tonight.
I do. These are all anonymous, by the way.
Okay. Let's hear it. Let's hear you do it.
Sexyful. More like sexyful of it.
All right.
I don't quite get that one.
Path. I'll explain it to you after the show, but you're on the right path.
Okay. All right. The Baron doesn't look as good in pink as he thinks he does.
Okay.
Shots fired.
No, that's right.
That one is a little strong.
I
don't know how I feel about that one.
Maybe you had a little bravado to the next one. Just get a little more aggressive.
Okay. All right, I got it. It's a good thing that Baron von Sexyful is so charismatic because intelligence was his dump stat. Oh, that one was really mean. I'm gonna stop now.
A little bit of a thinker, actually.
Yeah,
but,
I didn't know what a dump stat was. I thought he had dumps like a truck. That's pretty much all I had.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a mixed metaphor, but I'm into it.
It's cross promotion for Super Art Fantasy.
Oh, you mean Thursday
thanks.
nights on this very channel?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Tremendous. All right. Well, Red Erin, I like the aggression you're showing. I like the confidence, but we will see if the confidence pulls you through to victory, as you've got quite a challenger ahead of you. Ross, bring him on out.
All right, ladies, germs, and actually, yeah,
Maybe not the germs.
gotta nix that. Yep, cutting that one. All right, let me try this again. Everyone watching on Twitch, it is my pleasure to bring to the digital canvas the tightest pants in Super Art Fight history. And given that this is Zoom, some rather snug shirts as well. Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone else that chooses to identify by other pronouns, please welcome to the stage, Baron von Sexyful!
Oh, hello there,
Oh
Ross.
God! Oh,
Oh,
that is a background.
My name said like
There's
that. Oh,
so many of you.
there's not enough, in my opinion, and in your opinion too. I mean, as it were, it is your honor, your pleasure, your ecstasy to be within the same computer screen as moi. How are you today, Rossi Poo?
God.
I'm doing great.
Well, you may be doing great, but you and Martin both. There's something different about you. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I'd like to.
I mean, I've lost a couple pounds.
Yeah, I'm on my 3rd week straight of doing Peloton, so I got that going for me.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are you doing the
Keeping it
Peloton?
tight, keeping it right over here.
Big throat? No? Okay. So I'd like to give my words back to the reddest of errands. Your head will go poppy poo as it is squeezed between the sexyful gams of Baron von Sexyful's artwork. Just so you know.
Erin, any thoughts on that?
It's only fair. Because, I was kind of mean earlier.
I don't think she can make eye contact with the screen at this point.
It's okay. You were very mean, but everybody knows that I make pink look better.
Well, we will see if you can make other colors look better. As now, it's a great time to throw to the canvas. Producer Steve, if you please. All right, we are on the digital canvas for the first time this season. Drawing in pink, appropriately enough, is Baron von Sexyful. Drawing in blue is Red Erin. And all of our starting topics have a fall theme here tonight. Producer Steve, can you throw those topics up on screen? Oh, there we go. For Baron von Sexyful, he's going to be drawing candles, but Red Erin is going to have campfires. We've got 20 minutes on the clock, and we're going to start this as we start all of them. So, Red Erin, are you ready?
I shall do my very best.
Baron von Sexyful, are you ready?
Oh la la, yes, baby, I am.
Ross, you ready to do this thing?
I could not be more ready.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, art fight.
All right,
20 minutes on the clock. Go ahead, Ross.
Oh, I was going to say on the left-hand side, but really at this point, it's digital. Who could say where anything's going to go? But, early on, 2 people drawing flames, both, I would say, drawings that evoke very strong sense, like sensory feelings. But how do you convey that in a visual format?
That is an excellent question. Although I will say, Baron von Sexyful kind of going in the direction I was expecting here, namely that he would be drawing himself, and I'm assuming it's in a very Lumiere sort of way to pull things together for his starting topic. Meanwhile, down in the lower right, we're getting a bit of Grunkle Stan from the pen of Red Erin, as Red Erin shouts out the fantastic Gravity Falls, which, of course, if you've never watched, you can watch all of now on Disney+. That's not a paid plug. It's just me telling you, go watch the cartoon.
Yes, that's right. Disney Plus for all of your Grunkle Stan needs. While meanwhile, Baron von Sexyful drawing some really just hot wax play in the middle of the canvas at this point. Which, let's be honest, was only a matter of time. And so far we've got a head and just a leg. So unclear how that thing gets around. While meanwhile, Grunkle Stan, the bottom right, in blue from the pen of Red Erin. And while we haven't covered this yet, anything you see drawn in blue from the pen of Red Erin, anything you see drawn in pink, magenta, if you will, from the pen of Baron von Sexyful.
And
so
it looks like very interesting opening attacks here from each artist, as Baron von Sexyful, unlike what we may see regularly in an art fight, he is not starting on his side. No, he's getting aggressive and right into the face of Red Erin's drawing of Grunkle Stan. Meanwhile, Red Erin, in something we would typically see towards the last few minutes of a bout, is pulling this entire canvas together already as if it's some sort of haunted campfire story, Ross.
Yeah, that's right. But he's also burning the candle at both ends, Marty, and we all know
Jesus
that can't
Christ.
last.
No, it cannot. Ask your dear friends here at Super Art Fight why exactly we moved to a season format.
That's right. But poor Grunkle Stan just, I mean, he's never looked creepier. No matter where I kind of put my head, he's staring right at me, and he's not happy. Which is also pretty much the text that I got from my mother, who had not seen my mustache until this show tonight.
Oh, so this is a new revelation for Ross Mom.
This is a new revelation for us all, I believe. But now on the canvas, bottom left-hand corner, Red Erin, she's finished Grunkle Stan, she's moving on, and there in the bottom left, we're getting some more characters, Marty. Any clue exactly where that's going just yet?
My guess, by the nondescript faces and long jackets, some of the random characters from Fire Emblem that keep getting inserted into Smash Brothers.
Yeah, I mean, based on the fact that I don't know any characters from Fire Emblem, anytime anything gets drawn on any canvas and I don't recognize it, it's pretty much a Fire Emblem character, or possibly Red Erin making up anime again.
Totally possible. Boku no Fire Emblem being drawn in the lower left-hand corner, as we've got less than a minute to that first spinning of the Wheel of Death. Baron von Sexyful, Red Erin, both with respins in the chambers. We have not spun yet, and as Ross was talking about earlier, that respin can kind of dictate the ebb and flow of the bout. So we will see what happens in the next 30 seconds. Oh, I believe we have not one, not two, but three amigos down in the lower left-hand corner. Rossifer.
Yeah, again, Red Erin appears to be making up anime. This time making up a Three Amigos anime.
Yes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Two brand new topics. Here we go. And let's see what we get.
Those emotes.
Baron von
chat,
Sexyful gets evil vacuum cleaners, and Red Erin gets street sharks. Street sharks. Baron von Sexyful, would you like a respin, sir?
I think I can give this a shot.
All right. And Red Erin, would you like a respin?
Yeah, okay.
Taking the respin on Street Sharks, 1990s Vin Diesel's going to be very disappointed on this one, as it's morphin time, literally and figuratively, as it's morphin time is the topic now for Red Erin. We're going to have to see how much knowledge she has in her communist cap for the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers franchise.
So as Morphin Time and vacuum cleaners come together, Marty,
Yes.
what does it say about our demographic that we had Street Sharks and It's Morphin Time come up within one spin of the wheel?
It says to me that the average Super Art Fight fan is around 30 years old. That's really what it says to me. It's amazing
we don't have more SpongeBob memes in here. That's what I'm learning.
Hey, superartfight.com/wheel. Go ahead and suggest some topics, as we're now getting a very angry Roomba on the left-hand side of the canvas. I was thinking it was going to be, again, as in a 90s reference that most of the audience won't understand. I was thinking, or maybe it'll be right in line with the audience. We'll find out. I was thinking it was going to be the giant evil vacuum cleaner from Rocco's Modern Life, personally.
Yeah, that's where my brain went to, which is funny because that's in one episode of one TV show that I don't know why it's still just lodged directly in my brain, but it definitely is.
And what started as Lumiere von Sexyful Ross has now been turned into Billy the Blue Ranger.
Yeah, so I guess he's the nerdy one?
Yes.
Based on the glasses?
He is the nerdy one. They really went for the whole Breakfast Club. Our type of person is very obvious by our clothing type of character plotting on Power Rangers.
I do believe the Breakfast Club was a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers prequel. Yes.
And we've got 2 minutes and 25 seconds to the next spin of the wheel, as we've got bunnies on top of bunnies and all sorts of creatures coming together on the left-hand side from the pen of Red Erin. Our evil vacuum cleaner sucking up the three amigos on the left, and it looks like we are getting some sort of creature. Baron von Sexyful is actually taking the topic that Red Erin tossed away and is drawing a street shark next to the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger.
Do not say Sexyful. Look at that musculature. I can't say that word.
Muscular.
Yes, very true. But not since the halcyon days of Toys R Us have a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger and a street shark been this close to each other.
That's true. I'd also like to point out how much a street shark has no neck, but somehow abs. Like, it goes straight from jowls into abs.
And
it makes you wonder if the neck itself has abs on it.
Yes, and that's why they're jawsome.
Yeah. We're about halfway through the match, Marty.
Yes, indeed we are. What I'm going to do is we're going to take it to that 10-minute spin, and then we're going to check in with referee Adam. Ref Adam back with us in this new season. He's, of course, in the chat with you. He is the one replying and posting from the Super Art Fight account in the chat, so be sure to say hi to Ref Adam. But we are going to check in with him in just about 50 seconds, as we are almost ready to spin the Wheel of Death once again. Red Erin, no respin. Baron von Sexyful with a respin in hand.
Oh, we've got Red Erin drawing a 2-scale Zord, right?
Yes.
Megazord?
Yes.
I was like Morphobot? What?
Yes.
Okay, Megazord.
And I believe, as was pointed out in the chat, the collection of creatures that we see on the left is actually an Animorph, Ross.
Oh yeah, that is definitely an Animorph.
I was more of a Goosebumps man myself, so
yeah, I was gonna say, or a Goosebumps cover gone wrong.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 2 brand new topics coming in this, the first bout of the round robin tournament. Everyone wants to get those key wins, as Baron von Sexyful gets fantasy soccer, or as it's called in the UK, fantasy football, and Red Erin gets eyebrows on fleek. Baron von Sexyful, you have a respin in your pocket. Would you like to use it, sir?
No, thank you.
All right, fantasy soccer, the eyebrows on fleek. We'll see how those play out. And Ross, I think it's time to check in with Ref Adam.
Yeah, Ref Adam, how you doing out there in what vehicle are you calling to us from right now?
Hello, Marty, Ross, Super Art Fighters. How is everyone doing today? I'm out here on the official SAF Chapter 3 as we have gone into the new season, we took all the proceeds from last season, the never-ending off-season, if you will, even though it ended, and we have put it towards the Luminosity. This is a over 100-meter yacht. We got it at a steal. Luckily, we're able to pick it up at a discount with only a minor exhaust leak for about 160 million. But hey, we can have 27 guests in 12 cabins. It's a pretty good deal.
That's tremendous.
Right.
Apparently, our Patreon was doing way better than I thought. Congrats to us. Ref Adam, how's the chat doing? It's been a while since we've seen them all.
They're doing as well as ever. We have 53 people in here currently talking about the match, the goings-ons, if you will. I will continue to monitor the chat, and I will check back in with you on the next match.
Thank you, Adam. A
All
pleasure as always. Seriously though, how do we afford a yacht?
I don't know. I've seen the numbers. It really doesn't add up to me. But the Luminosity, a great name for a yacht. Today's episode sponsored, of course, by Stamps.com.
Yeah. Head to Stamps.com, put in offer code SuperArtFight, and the site will crash.
Mm-hmm. The site will not know what to do with you.
Yeah.
So, back here on the canvas, one of the Megazord legs has been turned by Baron von Sexyful into a vacuum cleaner, of course, a Hoover. While meanwhile, over here on the left-hand side, a whole lot of action. We've got our fantasy soccer, or as the British call it,
Ross, are you about to be arrested, sir?
Yeah, they're coming for me. Here, I'll mute for a sec and let you take over while I run from the cops.
All right, tremendous. Thank you, Ross. It turns out our Patreon may not only go towards yachts, they will also go towards Ross's legal fees. Anyway, on the canvas, we have our fantasy soccer coming in, as we just got basically what appears to be a math magician over there on the left-hand side, kicking a soccer ball, and our eyebrows on fleek just to the right of it, as it is literally someone's eyebrows furrowed screaming about a flea, if you will. So the eyebrows are on fleek. Very nice. Oh, thank you, Erin. And I think the fine people on Twitch lost part of that audio because of how strong it was. But we're also getting some very strong eyebrows from you in the center of the canvas. Very, very strong eyebrows, and also some debonair glasses. I don't know what's going on there. Ross, did you make it out okay?
I sure did.
All right,
the
tremendous.
trick is to just duck and cover. So our
Get under that desk.
fantasy soccer, as they call it in the UK, magic football, does in fact seem to be happening here on the canvas. While meanwhile, sorry, I'm just really making eye contact with that wizard, and I wish I hadn't.
Well, how about that Baron von Sexyful in the center of the canvas? Illustrated by Red Erin. A rare instance where the Baron is being illustrated in a positive light by one of his own opponents. Erin really is the nicest person in Super Art Fight. Sorry, former Super Art Fight champion Brandon J. Carr, you've been usurped.
Yeah, and she's drawing him as though he was like the sexiest character in Train Spotting. But,
I was the sexiest character in Train Spotting.
I forgot about the Shoujo manga adaptation of Train Spotting that came out in the mid-90s.
Man, the 90s were a weird time for comics. I think we can all agree.
Yes, and we've got 5 seconds to the final spin. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, final spin. Respin in play still for Baron von Sexyful.
I'm sorry. I gotta, like, Red Erin drew the sword saying, I'm a leg.
Let me get out these topics, Ross. Baron von Sexyful has safe for work BDSM, and Red Erin has smelly monster. Baron von Sexyful, would you like to keep it or take the respin?
I think I'm going to take the respin.
Taking the respin on safe for work BDSM. Don't blame him on that one. Oh, great news. We're going to find Jesus. Many times people have told us post-show to find Jesus. We're going to do it here today.
I believe he's in Central Jersey, Marty. Last time I looked.
That's Jesus. He does a great job on the carburetor. And you were saying,
sorry, I really
Yes.
just lost it at the Megazord leg saying I'm a leg, because
Oh.
it just implies that like before they converted all 5 into one giant robot, that one was like in its singular form, not a tiger or a elephant or something. It was just a leg. Like it converted from a leg into being a leg.
Yeah, it started as a leg, it turned into a leg, it will continue on as a leg. It always was a leg, and it always will be one. And on the right-hand side of that, we now have a very strong Dirt Devil that, again, has a very, very powerful, threatening Thunder Zord-esque aura, or aura, easy for me to say, over there on the right. And in the center of the canvas are smelly monsters coming together, as it is Oscar the Grouch, or actually considering he's purple, or not purple, blue. God damn it, I'm doing great at talking. It looks like Cookie Monster's falling on hard times there in the center of the canvas, Ross.
I'm going with that's Oscar the Grouch. That's the most alert I've ever seen Oscar the Grouch look. He's kind of got the look of like a raccoon that's been discovered mid trash can at the moment, which, you know, kind of fitting considering he's in a trash can. Meanwhile, speaking of dirt, we've got quite the dirty hippie in the top right. Oh, that's Jesus. I'm sorry. In his Waldo outfit. Just walking away, cane in hand. Meanwhile, what? Sorry, I'm trying to like work ahead here. Red Erin just drew in the top left a slice of pie with giant feet.
Sorry, go ahead, Erin. Break it down for us.
It's supposed to be like a slice of like Limburger cheese, a sentient slice of cheese.
Yes,
Of course.
As mentioned in the chat, a stinky cheese man.
Thanks.
Yeah, how silly of me for not catching on to that one.
Now, Erin,
But he looks happy about it, and that's great.
Now, Erin, as a popular series of business books in the mid-90s asked, I must ask you, who moved my cheese?
Oh, isn't
never
it like,
read those.
Isn't it like corporate or something like that?
Probably. 1 minute, 33 seconds remaining in this contest. This has been an absolutely ridiculous first bout, and this is the type of action you're going to see all season long in this round robin tournament. It was a match that in the past has resulted in the winnings and losses of Super Art Fight Championships. It's a match that was held to decide the first ever pixel weight champion during the never ending off season. And here tonight, it kicks off the round robin tournament in style. But who will win? Well, the power is in your, mice, dear fine people at home. Just click on the poll when it pops up after the match, choose the victor, and we will see who gets their first victory in this round robin tournament.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right. Move your cheese right on over to voting. I don't know, mouse, cheeses. I lost it. But here on the canvas, we've got Red Erin drawing in corporate, just literally corporate. While meanwhile, Baron von Sexyful drawing
20 seconds remaining.
Sucko 9000, aka the vacuum cleaner from the first episode of Rocko's Modern Life.
There we go.
If we were ever accused of just being a pop culture reference machine, I think
5, 4,
this is probably the best
3,
case of it.
2, 1. Put down the pens, folks. That's
Caps
an
on
art fight.
markers! That's an art fight. I know that we're drawing digitally and there are no caps on markers, but it's just kind of fun to say.
Yes.
So I did.
All right, so we've got ourselves the voting period. If you look right now in chat, there's a poll at the top where you get to pick a victor, Baron von Sexyful or Red Erin. Let's avoid those ties, please. And while the vote is going on, I'm going to go ahead and start by talking to Baron von Sexyful. Baron von Sexyful, welcome back to Super Art Fight. Welcome back to the digital stage. How are you feeling here this evening?
Well, Marty, so it was a little hot. I had to get my other outfit on. Yes. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling very floofy right now. I wish I could be with you so you could feel my floof. I had a lot of fun though on the canvas. Did you have fun watching me do my magic?
I did. I very much enjoyed your magic, and I can say that seeing you draw something sport related, definitely out of your realm. I did want to ask you, how did it feel to get a topic like that and have to work with it on the art fight canvas?
Well, I've always wanted to draw a wizard lifting up his robes to see what was underneath, so that was really my motivation.
Makes sense. And another bit I wanted to ask you about, you did take your respin on the bout, and you took it on Safe for Work BDSM. I'm sure people at home are wondering, what was the thought or logic behind tossing that one away?
There's no such thing as Safe for Work BDSM.
I would expect
I actually
nothing else.
That topic by drawing nothing.
Well, there we go. So it's all over the canvas. You can see it. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and send it over to Ross with Red Erin. Ross.
Red Erin, you got in a lot of drawings tonight. You've got your Three Amigos reference over there on the left. Your very serious looking Grouch there in the middle. I don't know why I wanted to say Groucho there, but whatever it is. Then you got your cheese in the top left, your Megazord in the top right. A lot happened. What do you think was the most effective?
Oh, the most effective? Oh gosh. Well, I I really love how when I drew Baron von Sexyful, it like magnetized his own pen to the same area just to put some hearts around it.
I'm excited, girl. Yeah.
So I guess if I ever want to like distract him from drawing other more productive things, I can just remember to have him focus on something I'm drawing.
Yeah, you know, that is a great method for just distracting Baron von Sexyful. It's just drawing himself. Yeah, so Erin, but in just the back and forth of it all, did you feel like you had to you were more on the offense or the defense?
Oh, well, like I think I know about myself that I'm not, very strong on offense in general. But and I also think that I had some challenging topics, but I'm pretty pleased with what I made with the topics.
All right. Thank you very much, Red Erin. Thank you to both of our competitors. And now I believe we have our winner all picked out. So, producer Steve in the booth, if you would, please.
Red Erin takes the first victory, strikes first blood in this round robin tournament as Erin goes to 1-0 and Baron von Sexyful goes to 0-1 to kick off this round robin tournament. We're going to check in with the winner in just a moment, but before we let him go, Baron von Sexyful, sorry that you did not win here this week, but we got a long season ahead, and we're going to be seeing you over the next few weeks. I just wanted to say, what do you think you're going to be doing differently as this season goes on to ensure yourself a victory?
Well, first of all, Marty, I don't consider myself and I consider myself and if you know what I mean. I think that for the rest of the season, I'm just going to come in and judge a little bit more than I have today. You'll see what has in store, and I will bring the thunder for whoever goes against me next.
I've no doubt that you will. So, Baron von Sexyful, before we let you go, any plugs you would like to make to our fine fans at home?
Yeah, thank you for asking. I am still, of course, in this host home. They have me out in the shed, which is why I'm using the Zoom background, which of course is beautiful. It is me. Oh,
You're still in Baltimore, huh? You haven't been able to make it home yet?
No. But so I will support him and say that you should check out SpaghettiKissCom People keep saying dots. I think the technical word is boop. So Spaghetti Kids boop com. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Tremendous. Well, by all means, head to Spaghetti Kiss boop.com. And with that, let's talk to our winner, Red Erin, setting a great pace to kick off this new season 1-0. How you feeling about the victory, my friend?
Oh my gosh, I'm just really very, very honored. Thanks everybody who voted for me, and I'm looking forward to hanging out with you in the chat now that the bout is over. And let's maybe do it again next time. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
All right. Any plugs you would like to toss out there?
Absolutely. It's where you can find my art. These days, you will be able to find it on a weekly basis at twitch.tv/superartfight.
Didn't use the Squarespace coupon I gave you to set up a website or anything?
You gave me what?
I gave you a coupon code for Squarespace. Squarespace. Make it beautiful.
I know. I also realized just now that I neglected to say Twitch TV/superartfight. I apologize.
Bless you, Red Erin. We'll see you next week. All right. We're about to get rolling on to bout number 2. But before that, Ross, we've got ourselves some housekeeping to do, some fun announcements, some things to put out there.
Yeah, I need to tidy. I know, that's why I have the background on.
I do too. And don't think I didn't see it, chat. You might be wondering, has artwork gone up?
No.
I'll give you an answer. No, it hasn't, because I have been lazy. Anyway, as always, we thank you all so much for joining us here every single Saturday. Very, very much of us, or very, very much of the world of live entertainment, we are unable to do live shows, so it's really exciting and fun for us to be able to hop on Twitch and do kind of Super Art Fight. Although I think you're finding that we are leaning into the skid and building out new, better, and greater ways to bring Super Art Fight to the digital realm. So the long and the short of it is, if you want to support us, you can. If you head to superartfight.com, that's the home of all things Super Art Fight, including a link to our store. We have a store up on Etsy. Additionally, you can, as we've seen many people doing all night long, we've seen people subscribing to this Twitch channel. We very much appreciate it, whether you're following or actually subscribing. We really appreciate it, as all the money goes towards continuing to better and build out this digital version of the show, and also when we can do live shows again, improve that. But the number one way you can support Super Art Fight is by going to our Patreon. That's patreon.com/superartfight. While we are not able to do what we've been doing in the past of our Super Art Fight uncapped videos behind the scenes every single month, because of the fact that, well, we haven't had live events in about 6 months now, we are going to be posting and started posting behind the scenes looks at these shows, and also our weekly Super Art Fantasy shows, where you can see all of our pre-show banter. It's a really fun and silly video that we put together every single week. Also, as a brand new perk for our patrons, we have started the first ever Super Art Fight Discord. So if you want to chat with us here at Super Art Fight, or if you want to chat with your fellow Super Art Fight fans, take the chat beyond Twitch, make it a little more of a steady relationship. Literally just donate $1 and that gets you in the door. So please, by all means, join us. We at Super Art Fight will be jumping into the conversation. Some of the folks we've seen in chat here tonight, I know they will be there. So why don't you be there? Patreon.com/superartfight. Head there, subscribe, and support our awesome, awesome show. Is that about right, Ross? Did I forget anything?
Did merch? Buy merch?
Yeah.
Buy all the merch.
Superartfight.etsy.com. You can get merch. You can get t-shirts. You can get all sorts of goodness. And we're thinking of some fun and new merch to throw into the mix also. So anyway, dear friends, I believe it is time we move on to some non-tournament action. as we've got two of Super Art Fight's best ready and raring to go. Ross, are you ready to continue on in the second bout of the evening?
I couldn't be more ready, Marty, if I were in the theaters ready to watch Fast and Furious 9.
Please don't remind me of how I can't go see movies right now. It makes me very, very sad. Anyway, the following contest is an exhibition match. It's scheduled for one fall.
One fall!
With a 20-minute time limit. Ross, if you would please bring out the first competitor.
From the deepest, darkest, moshiest of pits, responsible for the most metal parts of the periodic table. Here to melt faces with the power of metal. It is DIETANIUM!
Hello, host Ross! Hello, host Marty! Hello, Wisteria! But most of all, hello, you children of the damned! Have you missed me? DIETANIUM, the most hellish of hellions, here to bring some Halloween to your canvas!
Wow, that's quite a look you got going, DIETANIUM.
Thank you. I worked very hard on it. I wanted to do a little swapsies with my good friend here. I found them decapitated on the road the other day, and I thought they looked like roadkill. And I was like, that looks a lot like my face. And I was like, great. Well, I know what I'm doing for this Saturday. It was a good time. There's even like
nice. Are you gonna put that in the yard when you're done?
Yes. For many children to... Actually, I don't want to think about that. Children are brutal.
Children are brutal. That's very true.
Ross, I just want to say you've never felt more natural saying, hey, you're going to put that in the yard when you're done?
Oh, man. Oh, you seen interest rates this week? Oh, it's wild. DIETANIUM, how you been spending the time off?
Oh, you know, a little bit of solo moshing, a little bit of endurance karaoke with one person and one ground. Same old, same old. It's been a restful month in these hellish flames. You know, you gotta sit back and let the hot tub just boil a little bit to infernal temperatures.
Okay. Marty, you want to introduce their competitor?
Their opponent, you mean?
Yes.
I know, words are hard.
They are.
DIETANIUM faces tonight one half of the reigning Super Art Fight Tag Team Champions of the world. Normally, one would say that as a nature goddess, this may be a time when her powers are waning. But with the fall of nature, literally. But I dare say, tonight she might be in better shape than ever. Ladies and gentlemen, put out a little bit of love for the one, the only, Wisteria.
Hello. Hello.
Wisteria, I'm not seeing you on video, bud.
Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
you gotta speak up.
We can hear you.
Uh-oh.
There you
Oh,
go.
there we go.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, Wisteria. Are you? I gotta say, first things first. Excellent job with the new headdress. Very, very of season. I'm a big fan.
Thank you.
In that same regard, are you rocking a robe? Is this because of autumn? Are you just like chilling out for the season?
Oh, well, you see, over my time on Earth, I have learned from the many these women walking around getting these coffee drinks, how to appropriately dress myself in fall. And what I've learned is lots of denim and chunky scarves and these like brown shoes that have these weird little ties on them. But otherwise, I've just been spending my fall like getting into it, making sure that fall knows that we're good. 'Cause I love it. And I even went pumpkin picking recently,
Nice.
come here, pumpkin. Come here, yes. Come up.
Your pumpkin has a face and a tail, but not necessarily in the same way
that's a
DIETANIUM
very
did.
excited pumpkin.
Do they not normally have faces and Well,
only
I'm
the
a
really
fan of
good
it.
ones.
That's what I will say.
Yeah.
I'm pro this pumpkin.
Pumpkin, yes, you are.
I'm absolutely basic when it comes to pumpkin-based food, so I'm definitely a fan of this pumpkin. Real quick, before we roll on to the match, I did want to ask you: do you intend to live, laugh, and love here tonight?
Well, of course, that is the reason for the season, as we all know.
Tremendous. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's throw it to that canvas as we get ready for bout number 2. And we continue on with the fall topics as our own DIETANIUM will be starting with apples.
Damn
like
it.
them apples. Sorry, DIETANIUM. And Wisteria going to be kicking it off with pumpkins.
Yay!
So it's apples v pumpkins in the battle that can only be settled by pretty much every single farm this time of year. 20 minutes on the clock. We're going to start this like we start all of them. DIETANIUM, are you ready?
I am always ready to test my mettle, but never more so than now.
Okay. Wisteria, are you ready?
Woo! Yeah.
Ross, we're just going to have to figure this one out. Here we go, folks.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, art fight.
Woo! Okay, so DIETANIUM in green, drawing apples. So I suppose green apples on the menu. While meanwhile, Wisteria working in purple, drawing pumpkins. Purple pumpkins, of course. So we've got purple pumpkins from Wisteria, green apples from DIETANIUM. And of course, on the right-hand side, Wisteria starting with some solid jack-o'-lantern vibes. While meanwhile, on the left-hand side, unclear what this has anything to do with apples. It could be Fiona Apple for all we know. Marty?
Fiona Apple, I mean, she's become slightly less of a recluse. If we got Fiona Apple for a Super Art Fight show, I would shit my britches. Pretty much what I would say. But what I am seeing is sort of a full-on Archer scenario, and I don't mean the super spy occurring on the left-hand side. I'm getting a bit of
is that Captain Archer of the Starship Enterprise?
No. I'm getting some Merida vibes from Brave, some William Tell, if you will. It is just coming together there, while the sassiest of pumpkins is appearing on the right-hand side.
Yeah, that is the Paul Lind of pumpkins there on the right-hand side.
I can't do a Paul Lind, unfortunately.
I'm not going to try. As it appears to be attacking with its viney appendages alone, while meanwhile our Archer, as we're not quite in Sagittarius season, but we're getting close, appears to be on the assault over there on the left-hand side, featuring what I can only describe as Star Trek insignia nipples.
That is a very particular fetish, Ross. A very, very particular fetish.
Yeah, that's how hey, if that's how you get your warp drive going, more power to you.
And we are getting some viney appendages, as was literally quoted just now in the chat. Those viney appendages coming over across to the left-hand side as our Archer is just buff as hell and now has full-on derpy Rob Liefeldian legs.
Oh my god! Okay, this is a classic case of like every project I had at school. You know, first half off to a great start, second half phoned in, right? And this is pretty much what we see here. This is what we call also in the business Zoom shape. It's when you've been doing a lot of upper body work and no lower body.
Ross, is that something you can attest to in real life here?
Yes, and this is why all camera angles are now right here. Just this area.
As
and that is all.
Our pumpkin is literally getting skewered with arrows over there on the right. 2 minutes until the all-important opening spin. Respins, of course, available for both competitors here. And as it pops up now on the left of me, don't forget to follow us all over the socials at Super Art Fight. And if you are posting hashtag Super Art Fight or hashtag SAF Online, whatever you prefer, by all means, throw them out there. And we are getting
Speaking of getting skewered,
yeah,
over there on the left-hand side, DIETANIUM has drawn this Archer in UGG boots. So
and they are some
skewered-
ugly boots. That explains why they look
sure
like
are.
crap.
So just some thick thighs there on the left hand side. Thick thighs on both sides, Marty. I think
Yeah.
the one thing we can all agree on fall, thick thighs all around, apparently.
Over there on the right, that is some full-on Pixar creates a female character level anatomy.
Yeah, Marty, we've got some definite gosh,
Those
totally
are
caught
some
me off guard there.
Elastigirl hips on the right.
That is some Elastigirl hips on the right there. And they do bounce back. So Marty,
yes.
we've got now 3 pumpkins. We're 3 pumpkins into this match.
3
from the
pumpkins
pen.
deep.
Yeah, 3 pumpkins deep from the pen of Wisteria. Meanwhile, we've got DIETANIUM coming in, drawing right off of that. Sorry. Also, all we got so far is a butt.
Yeah, we got butt and legs is what's happening here.
That's right. We got serious butts going on, middle of the canvas.
15 seconds to the all-important first spin. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
I think he's smacking his own
4,
butt.
3, a 2, and a 1. Here we go. 2 brand new topics. As it's been pointed out, an apple bottom there in the center of the canvas. DIETANIUM gets the Pandalorian. And then on the right-hand side, Wisteria gets unhappy little trees. DIETANIUM, would you like a respin?
Absolutely not.
Keeping the Pandalorian. Wisteria, unhappy little trees, keeping it or respinning?
I am keeping it.
No diggity, no doubt. Although I will say I'm surprised that, of all people, Wisteria is encouraging the creation of unhappy little trees.
Anything for Bob Ross, honestly. There.
Now, that does remind me, Bob Ross, any relation?
Only spiritually.
Okay, fantastic. 14 minutes, 5 seconds remaining. We've got 2 more spins due up in this bout at the 10-minute mark and the 5-minute mark. Again, this is non-tournament action. So these wins and losses, obviously they do help them in the overall Super Art Fight rankings, but not part of the round robin tournament. Really a tremendous kickoff we had in our first round. This second bout, continuing the fun and the action here as we start season 1 of Super Art Fight Online. And we certainly intend for this to be the first of many seasons. And you can ensure that, of course, by going to superartfight.com or supporting us at patreon.com/superartfight.
So our unhappy little tree coming together from Wisteria and full-on sobbing, Marty, is just real sappy.
God damn you. I was going to say, it looks like what would happen if you took the broccoli from VeggieTales and threw it into Midsummer.
It is a real weeping willow. I'm with you there.
And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is my recommendation to you. If you're looking for a spoopy movie for the holiday season, just pop on Midsummer. It's available on Amazon Prime, and it is great for the entire family. 12 minutes,
Or
40
if you're looking for
seconds
something less spoopy, I recommend Midsummer Murders, the British mystery show where a lot of people die in a very tiny town. It's Murder She Wrote meets British people. It is a fun time.
And speaking of things that are old, good Lord, the Pandalorian is, I hope I remember this correctly, is that Gemma Saotome from Ranma 1/2 as the Mandalorian?
Yeah!
That's right. If you reference an anime that came out between, let's call it 1994 and 2005, your boy here's going to get it.
Wow, that is a deep cut, and I'm all here for it. I definitely had a wait, was that Ranma? No, that wasn't Ranma. Never mind. I was like gonna reference a thing, but it was the wrong show, and I caught myself.
Well, Ross, unfortunately,
but it was Kenshin. In case anyone was curious, it was gonna be a Kenshin reference. but had nothing to do with Ranma 1/2, and I moved on. Marty.
Unfortunately, the Pandalorian appears to be devoured entirely by one of the unhappy trees. I guess that this tree
Who's vegetarian now? Yeah.
I guess
eat your own kind.
I would
This
guess
is what broccoli sounds like.
I'm not even going to try. 1 minute and 7 seconds until the next spinning of the Wheel of Death. And of course, respins available for both competitors. And we're going to be checking in with Ref Adam on the SAF Yachter 3 in just a few moments. Again, we don't even have healthcare. How do we get a goddamn yacht?
Let's as soon as we spin the wheel, we'll check in with the SAF Luminosity to see how Adam's doing there on the Yachter. What that is, that a yacht that's also a chopper?
Probably. Considering apparently we spared no expense, John Hammond style, we would discover that apparently I keep swearing. By the way, I just want to point out, I noticed this in chat. People keep pointing out when I swear. I don't notice when I swear. 9, 8,
God damn it, Marty.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Hell damn
and
ass.
1. 2 brand new topics. Here we go. DIETANIUM gets obscure Catholic saints, and Wisteria gets to break the fourth wall. DIETANIUM, would you like a respin, or would you like to?
Absolutely not.
Okay, obscure Catholic saints. Here we go, as we're going to see what a commentator who is agnostic and a commentator who is Jewish does with this topic. And then, of course, breaking the fourth wall. Wisteria, you going to keep it or you're going to toss it away?
I'm going to keep it.
All right. You draw Deadpool, you're dead to me.
Wow.
Ref Adam, let's check in with you on the
How
Luminosity.
are things going in the Luminosity?
Hello, Super Art fam. Hello once again. Just checking in here in the port of Baltimore, surrounded by all the other 100-foot yachts. Just kidding. It's just us here in the Baltimore Harbor with our over 100-foot yacht. We have a couple things going on in chat. We had an earlier a vote actually on the best pumpkin. There were compliments abound for DIETANIUM's corpse pumpkin, but in the end, Pupperkin came out on top as the chat's favorite pumpkin. We also have a Crabstar saying, Marty, trees have a full range of emotion. Get it right, please, Marty. And also, Computers Are Scared of Me is requesting that we pour some cold water on Ross. I'm not sure what that is referring to, but I agree wholeheartedly. Back to you guys. Back in the chat.
Tremendous. Thank you, Ref Adam. And I just want to say, if we're going to pour some cold water on Ross, I request that you pour some sugar on me. 8 minutes, 8 seconds to go in this bout number 2 of 3. Wisteria and DIETANIUM both going wild here. It appears our obscure Catholic saint is some sort of archer. Actually, it kind of looks like the guy from, and I'm being confirmed, it's the guy from Ghost. I can't remember his name. The co-host of my podcast would be very angry at me right now.
I'm sorry. You don't mean the Patrick Swayze movie Ghost, do you?
No, I mean the metal band.
Okay. Got it. That makes more sense given context.
Yes.
Meanwhile, we've got our breaking the fourth wall right there in the middle of the canvas.
It's Wisteria. Wisteria has literally broken the fourth wall.
Into the canvas, though.
Yes.
As opposed to out. And just drawing herself into it.
Oh, and promoting her socials at Dreamy Cactus Co. There you go. There you go.
There you go.
Very smart.
Boom.
Yeah, and props where props are due. Wisteria actually aware of what she's saying, as opposed to just talking into a microphone willy-nilly and choosing not to swear.
That's not Wisteria.
Oh, it's not Wisteria.
Wisteria's best friend, Nicole.
Oh.
Wondering where she is on this canvas, apparently.
Touche, Wisteria. That's
apparently Wisteria needs to work on drawing curly hair more.
Kayfabe. 6 minutes, 31 seconds to go in bout 2 of 3 here tonight. Again, we want to thank everybody who has decided to spend their Saturday evening with us, because really, what else are you going to do on a Saturday night? If you're going to say, go to a bar because they're open, you're wrong. Just wrong.
You're wrong. That sounded like it was mid-sentence. You're wrong.
Nope, that's it. Just you're wrong.
Let me finish that sentence for you. If you thought you were going to be going to a bar, you're wrong, and I hope you die. So, here on the canvas, we've got Wisteria working the top middle on some great hair and an even better stash.
It looked like drawing curly hair, but if you had it, just wanted to...
Oh, I thought that was Cotter from the acclaimed TV series Welcome Back, Cotter. Because
I thought it was former Today Show movie critic Gene Shalit.
Listen, it's a storied career of men with what I would call bold lips. Now, Marty, what is it that DIETANIUM's working on?
DIETANIUM continuing to work through our obscure Catholic saints. I did want to ask, because I'll be honest, I did not know where it landed. What was going on over there in the top right, DIETANIUM?
Oh, I was just presuming that Grandmother Willow would properly take back her nature daughter, sassy nature daughter pumpkin to be one with nature. You know how it goes. I would think a nature goddess would know something or two about that, but apparently not.
Well, while you were breaking that down for us, and I appreciate it, the Wheel of Death did spin. Thank you, folks in the chat. DIETANIUM with the final spin. You get Iron Giant Chef, and Wisteria gets tacos. DIETANIUM, would you like to use your respin?
I think I shall be fine.
All right. Iron Giant Chef stays. Wisteria, tacos, or are you going to toss it away for something else?
Let's start the taco count, Marty.
All right.
Taco count.
We need at least
Starting
3.
the taco count.
Oh, you'll get 3. You'll get 3 tacos.
I would ask producer Steve if he wanted to put a taco count on the screen, but I think he would throw something at me.
I do not.
Yeah,
3 minutes,
that's a poor
54 seconds to go in this match. If we can find a way to mix up a giant robot and Chairman Kaga, we really would have knocked things out of the park, as taco number 1 makes their way onto the canvas. Taco 1.
All right, well, you keep count of that. Over there in the top right, we've got our Iron Giant Chef. I'm sorry, that's the taco, my mistake. We have our Iron Giant Chef coming together. Man, where is the Iron Giant Chef? Sorry, I'm like really
it is
looking
over
for
there
it.
in the top right in green. We are seeing that Iron Giant Chef come together, as our taco count is now at 2. I count 2 tacos and a
You know, I'll
third
tell you
being
exactly what
finished up.
happened. I saw the taco, but then I was like, oh, there's something happening there on the left. Oh no, that's another taco.
Yeah.
She faked me out with jumping across the canvas 2 tacos deep, while meanwhile our Iron Giant Chef coming together in the top right, in kind of an Iron Giant Chef Kitchen Confidential sort of way. Well, meanwhile, we've got tacos galore, Marty.
Yeah,
We're up to 3.
we've got 3 tacos, so we fulfilled the statement of work up there in the top right. Now the question is, how many more can we get in the next 2 minutes and 25 seconds? As taco number 4 has made their way on the
I've never realized how much
canvas.
a taco looks like a tambourine, Marty.
Well, that's just the power of the pen in the hand of Wisteria, putting together these taco tambourine hybrids. 2 minutes, 5 seconds remaining in this bout 2 of 3, as DIETANIUM tries to throw together a signature dish with Iron Giant Chef in these last few moments. The taco count continues. I count 5 tacos now on the canvas. 5 tacos in, 1 minute, 42 seconds to go. Ross, what you seeing on the canvas, my friend?
I mean, we are getting into the point of pixelistic chaos as we've got a lot going on the right-hand side. We've got drawings on top of drawings. DIETANIUM now working the bottom middle of the canvas, trying under what started as our jack-o'-lantern, what I believe to be quite the beginnings of a summoning circle.
That or it's a hot plate. It's one of the two.
Yeah. You know, this is the problem with commentating a match as artwork is coming together. Is of course you're kind of like trying to stay one step ahead, guess at what's happening, and figure it out before anyone else does. And to be honest,
I'm at 7 tacos, Ross. 7 tacos.
7 tacos deep here on the canvas.
We need at least 62 more in the next 43 seconds.
Otherwise, all is lost.
Either that or 413
we've got DIETANIUM
more.
drawing tacos in.
DIETANIUM's joining the taco count.
Listen, if you can't beat them, taco, right?
Hey, that's what the military's been saying for years. 23 seconds to go. 20 seconds. As DIETANIUM adds to the taco count, we're at least 8 now. 9.
I count at least
we got
57.
10 seconds. Got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your styluses, folks. That's an art fight. Excellent work from both competitors. But now the question is going to be who wins, as the power is literally in the chat's hands. Always a good idea to give the internet infinite power. We've got 3 minutes of voting, and with that, we're now going to go to the competitors. I'm going to chat with Wisteria first. Wisteria had a very excellent return to action here this evening. How are you feeling about this evening's bout?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good, and I think I gained a friend out of this if someone's willing to make some tacos with me on here, so can't complain too much.
Hey, some people break bread, some people break tacos. I like the way this came together. I did want to check in with you. Not sure if you caught during the bout, we did have a poll to decide the best pumpkin pre-bout, whether it was DIETANIUM's pumpkin or your pupperkin, and I am pleased to tell you that the pupperkin did win. So if you could give that good pupper some head scritches from all of us here at Super Art Fight, that'd be very much appreciated.
You won! Although we do love DIETANIUM's pumpkin so much. It's super cool.
It's a fantastic pumpkin. I see no flaws in said pumpkin. However, it is not a great dog. So,
no,
you know, kind of batting for second. Anyway, Wisteria, thank you so much for joining us here tonight, and we'll have to see how the vote plays out for you. Meanwhile, on the other side of the canvas with DIETANIUM, it's my boy Ross. Ross!
Yeah, DIETANIUM, it was a fierce match. Wins on both sides. I think we can all argue, though we'll see the winner soon. But, you know, what drawing do you feel you're most proud of tonight?
Frankly, in terms of coherency and being able to understand what is going on, I am always a big fan of an archer who is biting his lip because he is horny.
Love a good horny archer. Yeah. What else do you have to tell us about horny archers?
Oh yes, I can tell you all about Green Arrow all day, every day. But I just wanted to point out to Wisteria that your initial assault from your pumpkin girl was actually quite enjoyed. It was not nearly as brutal as you expected. You see, I saw Baron decline safe for work BDSM and said, I will one-up the Baron tonight. And that is the story of why I should win.
All right. Thanks, DIETANIUM. Okay. With that in mind, we just have a few sections left to finish up the voting. So if you haven't gotten those votes in, be sure to do so right now. And also, while we're mentioning it for the millionth time, if you haven't already, be sure to vote in the United States election. Vote.org for all the details you need. Vote, damn it. I don't know how else to say this.
That's the Super Art Fight Season 1 slogan. Vote, period. Damn it.
Damn it.
Period.
That's right. Yeah, it's really that simple.
Because it works both ways. Depending on how things go in November, it's either going to be vote, damn it, or vote, damn it.
Damn it, yeah.
Nevertheless, I've been informed that we have a victor. Producer Steve, if you could please pop him on screen. Wisteria takes the victory here tonight. Tremendous win. Before we check in with Wisteria, I want to talk to DIETANIUM. DIETANIUM, you came out swinging. Before the bout even started, you had an incredible pumpkin creation in hand, but it seemed like it wasn't necessarily enough to give you the victory. Looking back, where do you think you could have switched up your game?
I believe, to use an art teacher word, I was too precious with my giant. I had these grand ideas of having him take a bite out of each tree and shriek to the high heavens, "Allez, cuisine!" But alas, I got too tied up in the details. No matter, I will simply grind it into dust, consume it myself like I do many other kinds of metal every morning, and become stronger and more brutal for the next bout.
I have no doubt that you will. But as always, I do want to take the moment to check and see if you have anything you would like to promote.
Hello everybody. Here comes the point where you get to hear how raspy I made my voice because I have been practicing my death growl in the meantime. I have not been keeping my vocals warm, but hi, it's Margaret. As always, you can find me at the Durian Prince on socials, especially Twitter, although I'm taking a little break right now. Although you want to keep your eye out for that because I'm going to be starting up my online store full of goods and gear in the very near future, and including some extra stuffies you get free in your bag that are DIETANIUM themed. Oh, and one last addendum to hey, vote, damn it, is if you've gone to vote and during early voting days or election day itself, you find yourself able to, why not offer to drive someone who is not able to the polls? Why not offer to make that a little bit easier, make it that much better, and that much more likely that we, exit drunk, with a little bit of elbow grease. So just keep that in mind.
I like what you're putting out there, DIETANIUM, and as always, it is an honor and a pleasure to have you here on the canvas. I'm sure we'll be seeing you later this season. Thanks again for joining us this evening. And now with the victor, Ross, check in to see how Wisteria is doing.
Wisteria, even though this match didn't count towards your record for the season, it obviously gets you off on a great start for the season ahead. What do you take with you from this match into the next one?
Wow, well, I would say I always have the best time going up against DIETANIUM. So for me, the biggest thing I can take away is how much fun I had. As always, the most fun. Gosh.
Okay, great. I'm glad you had fun. I hope it was fun, and glad it was fun, I guess. Yeah. Thanks.
Ross seems confused by people having fun.
I just don't know what to do with that.
Well, you could do this and go, hey, as I try to show you up and I say,
yeah. How's that going, Marty?
Yeah.
No, tell us more about that.
Hey, Wisteria. Hi. Do you have anything you'd like to plug before we let you go?
I would. You can follow my art on Instagram at Dreamy Cactus Co. And something that I've started that's a little new is I do curly hair stuff. So you can also follow me at Curly Cartoonist.
There you go. Follow early, follow often. And Wisteria, we'll see you again later this season. In the meantime, again, I think I speak for everybody when I say, scratch those puppers' ears.
Scratching them.
Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, folks, we're going to go ahead and continue on with the show. We are getting ready for our main event, which continues round robin action. But hey, because this is a season format, guess what? We're going to be back next week, same time, same Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Super Art Fight, with 3 more bouts of Super Art Fight action. And we hope you can join us live and in person. And you might be wondering, what's going to be on that card? I've got great news for you. We have the bouts already lined up. Producer Steve, throw them up. All right. So in non-tournament action, it moved very quickly. In tournament action, we have Red Erin versus Shoujo A Go-Go. We are going to have Stevie Speed versus the debuting Bunny, also in round robin action. And then in non-tournament action, Vivian Shamwood faces Periwinkle the Wizard. That's all next Saturday night, October the 31st, 8 p.m. Eastern, right here, live on Twitch. Jump into the chat, join us, and very special programming note, next week's episode is going to be simulcast as a part of DerpyCon's virtual convention. So whether it's here or it's going to be on DerpyCon's channel, keep an eye out for more Super Art Fight action. And again, as the show gets closer, superartfight.com is where you want to go to get all the details. But that's our lineup for next week. And be sure to join us on Saturday night, October 31st, here live on Twitch. And with that, let's roll on into our main event of the evening. Continuing on the round robin tournament action, we've got two artists, O and O records. We're going to see who can turn those O's into a positive one and who gets dropped to an 0-1 record. We will find out as Ross. The following match is scheduled for one fall.
What fall?
With a 20-minute time limit. If you could, Ross, please bring out competitor numero uno.
All right, hailing to us by way of Daytona, Indianapolis, and the Super Cola Motor Speedway. He's the fastest thing on four wheels, and we aren't just talking about his office chair, which coincidentally has 5. Ladies, gentlemen, and everybody else, sponsored by Super Cola, give it up for Stevie Speed.
Ross, I thank you. I thank you so much for the introduction. I would like you to get your facts straight. The Super Cola Motor Speedway is not a real thing. I don't know why you feel the need to make up a racetrack when there are many across this great country. You could have gone with Martinsville or Richmond or Auto Club Speedway. You could even go to a dirt track like Eldora. You could go to a short track like Five Flags. You don't have to make things up. Just do a little research. That's all I'm asking. Care about what I care about. And what I care about is me and me winning this match. I'm going to make some money from our sponsors by winning this match because I know there's a big prize pot at the end of this season. And Super Cola wants me to succeed. And goddamn it, I'm going to do it. All right? Is that cool with you guys? Because I don't always get that impression. But it's going to be cool because I'm cool and I'm going to win. All right? Okay, cool. So, the soda.
Yes. All crystal clear, good sir. Ross, I think Stevie Speed's really need to get out of the house.
He thinks there's some sort of prize.
Things are bad, man.
I just can't wait. Now that I'm just thinking out loud, I can't wait to get my sick grandma the hospice care she needs because some hard times in the family. I can't use my sponsor money, obviously. That goes to me.
Why do you use that for?
This is really unfortunate.
This is rough.
I don't.
Did you know about his grandmother?
Should we start?
I didn't.
Should we start like a GoFundMe? Maybe like a GoFundMe thing.
An Indiegogo?
Oh, you guys are such idiots. I don't have any grandmothers. They're both dead. I'm just screwing with you because I'm.
Oh, thank God. Oh, okay. Whew. I thought you had a grandmother. This is crazy.
Oh, they're
that's messed up.
Man.
Oh,
thank God for that.
Really
all right, Marty, you want to bring out his opponent?
That's so messed up, Ross. I don't know that I Ross, why don't you do it?
All right, here we go. Ladies and germs and no, wait, we're not using that anymore. Everybody watching the show, it is my pleasure to bring out onto the canvas someone for whom I still apparently need to write a more formal introduction as I scan through my notes. Part magical girl, part puff pastry. It is Shoujo Go-Go!
Hi, cupcakes! Hello! Oh, wait, this isn't my Twitch channel. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Super Art Fight. Yeah!
Yes, we are in fact on our Twitch channel. You will get a chance to talk about your Twitch channel later, I promise.
Mr. Nover, actually, I wanted to share something with you guys. You see,
Please don't let it be about your grandmother.
Oh,
Yes,
no, my
no,
grandma's
no.
doing great. She's super A-okay. Love you, Grandma.
Sweet.
Anywho,
Good.
no, it's funny because as I've started to stream on Twitch, I've become a little bit of an influencer, and I got a little PR package in the mail. I did an unboxing earlier, so I just want to show it off. Hold on. Introducing the newest product from Super Cola, Quick Ranch, the caffeinated salad dressing that will take your taste buds from 0 to yum in only 69 calories. Nice.
They made a drinkable goddamn ranch?
And it's caffeinated.
What
It
the
tastes a little
hell?
bit like Red Bull with a little hint of dill. Oh, Steve, did you
Yeah,
get the
Stevie
PR
Speed.
package?
Your thoughts?
Yeah, no, it's funny. Like she made up this stupid drink. Get the lawyers ready. They're gonna need like.
Oh,
they're gonna
honey,
need
there's
much
nobody
to-
on the other end.
Get
Bless
her down.
you.
Get her right down.
But it did come with all these bricks
I
of
know, I
money.
always think it's a fake phone call, but it's not a fake phone call. You're a real person. That's crazy how that always works.
I really don't know what to do with all these bricks of money that they sent me. And this note that says, "Love Steve's dead grandma."
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. Yeah, suit the pants off. Skirt, whatever, I don't care.
Hey, let's have an art fight, you guys. What do you think about that?
Yeah, let's go to that. One fall, we covered that, right?
Yeah, we
okay,
covered that. Let's go ahead and throw it over to the digital canvas. Let's
throw
just
it over to the
hey,
digital canvas.
There's a graphic. All right. We're continuing the fall theme here. Drawing in red is going to be Stevie Speed. Drawing in black is going to be Shoujo Go-Go. As we throw down with two of the best knitted items of the season, it's going to be Stevie Speed with scarves versus Shoujo Go-Go with sweaters. We're going to start this like we start all of them. Shoujo, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Stevie Speed, are you ready?
Yeah, I hate poor people too. Oh man, good stuff.
Stevie Speed, are you ready?
Oh yeah, hang on. I'll call you back later, John.
It's cute because he doesn't care.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and do this. 20 minutes on the clock. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Art fight. Scarves v sweaters. I did notice in the chat a comment saying one of the hottest items of the season be masks. I would not trust a knitted mask, Ross. I don't know about you.
No, I would not, but I would trust an Alexander Skarsgård.
Jesus Christ. What is this show becoming, Ross? Am I
We're
just
tired on
surrounded
that.
by a cavalcade of jackanapes? What is going on here?
I don't think we can use that term anymore.
Well, scarves and sweaters have made their way onto the canvas as we just have what appears to be a scarf shoved into someone's mouth. Am I reading that correctly, Mr. Speed?
Yeah, no, I mean you've got it pretty much down.
All right, fantastic. And over there on the right-hand side, I'm getting what was a very important moment in my life, which was Velma. Just
Gee.
Velma. Full-on Velma. Ross, I'm going to need a few minutes here, so if you just want to go ahead and run with it while I take in Velma, that'd be great.
You got it, bud. So there on the left-hand side, Stevie Speed drawn himself really enjoying a scarf like it was spaghetti, but also featuring some Shoujo Go-Go-esque donut bun toppers.
I mean, I am delicious.
Well, meanwhile, speaking of bun toppers, look at Velma. She's looking good. Marty?
Velma is looking good. Thank you.
Yeah, all right. You got to type, Marty. No, you're not hiding it.
Always have, always will,
You love a gal that can solve a mystery. I've always known this about you.
And there's been no greater mystery than my heart, let me tell you.
Meanwhile, Stevie Speed drawing himself. This looks like a cry for help, Marty.
Does that look like me, Ross? Does that look like me? Is that what you think I look like?
It's
Do I have donuts on my head, Ross?
I mean,
no,
they look
but
good.
the glasses and the facial hair really send a message.
What facial hair are you, Ross? Are you doing okay, man?
Oh, that's lips. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
God dang, dude. I'm worried about you.
Yeah, you should be.
7 months and 11 days in the house have not treated Stevie Speed very well, clearly.
Yeah,
I see what's going on just fine, thank you very much. It's other people that can't.
Yeah, here we are in day 222 of trying to keep ourselves sane, and woohoo! This is a great scarf, Marty, and I believe this needs to go into our merchandise pipeline because it just
if
says
Printful
scarf
has
on it.
scarves, the scarf is going to be in the mix. And I believe what's going on the right-hand side is Velma is punting Scrappy Doo, and it may be a Stevie Speed version of Scrappy Doo that is being punted toward the center of the canvas. Either that, or I forgot when Scrappy Doo was a member of the Blues Brothers, Ross.
Yeah, he's he looks like he's mid breakdance move. Like he's just ready to step it up, and
Yes.
This is kind of his final pose.
Yeah. Like he has spun on the cardboard, and that's how he's indicating that he's done his segment of the dance.
Also, yes, there are scarves available via Printify. So I'm pretty sure we can figure this out.
All right, so keep an eye on superartfight.etsy.com for the scarf, as we have our first ever scarfing event where we invite a bunch of fans onto Zoom to eat their scarves live on Twitch. 34 seconds to the first spinning of the Wheel of Death.
It'll be a Peter Sarsgaard.
Good God. And now over on the right-hand side, I believe one of us is being drawn. Ross, I think it's me because it's slightly more hair. Oh,
yeah,
and
that
great
has
news.
kind of a bug-eyed look about it.
I am losing my mind about Velma.
You know what? I'm pretty sure you've commissioned this fanfic before.
Yeah, it's nothing new. Nothing new.
Have you bought your wife an orange sweater with a
and
turtleneck yet?
Ross,
That's the
we
question.
missed the dang spin of the wheel. There we go.
You have not answered my question.
I'm not going to. Stevie Speed getting the perfect crime, and Shoujo Go-Go getting extreme esports. Stevie Speed, would you like a respin?
I'll roll with it.
All right, Shoujo Go-Go, would you like a respin? All right, taking the respin is Shoujo Go-Go, tossing away extreme esports to the sadness of Dan Cortez, as now you get What's in the Box, which is either about a box, about Gwyneth Paltrow, or about the classic cable network, which allowed you to order music videos by way of touchtone phone.
I believe it was Gwyneth Paltrow's early take on Amazon.com.
Yes, indeed. As the perfect crime now coming together from the pen of Stevie Speed. You see it down there, just to the left of my head.
Yeah, and speaking of your head, it does look somewhat like a head. We'll see whose head it is and how in mere moments. While meanwhile, what's in the box, as we have Shoujo Go-Go boxing up her opponent's take on herself.
Yeah.
Into a box.
Into an Amazon box. You can tell because it's got the arrow, which points from A to Z.
To Z, yes.
13 minutes, 20 seconds to go, as I see Jade Eggs being mentioned on the chat. If you want to Google that, fine folks at home, make sure to leave Safe Search on.
Yes, that's right. Jade Eggs, a.k.a. do not purchase Jade Eggs.
3 minutes to the next spinning of the Wheel of Death. Respins available for both competitors.
All right, and I'm trying to figure this out. We've got Stevie Speed adding we turned the Constitution into a scarf. Marty?
I was wondering.
Let's just go to the source. Stevie Speed, what the hell?
I was believing that was Nicolas Cage from the film National Treasure.
Maybe National Treasure 2, aka League of Shadows.
What was that? The subtitle? Book of Secrets. There you go. 12 minutes, 15 seconds to go in this, your third bout of 3 here tonight. 2 minutes to that all-important next spin. Respin's still in play, and we had some additional boxes thrown together, including an indication from Shoujo Go-Go that Stevie Speed lives in a box. I will say, if he does live in a box, that is an excellent job of hanging pictures in a box. And let me tell you, as someone who has not hung a goddamn image in his house, I respect it.
Also, let's keep in mind that the box currently on Steve's head does make him look like a Wii.
that is true. Does make him appear to be a Wii. Oh, and it looks like what started as Velma now wearing a sweatshirt that reads "I heart capitalism." That's basically
the real crime, Marty. That's the real crime.
Thank you, Stevie Speed, a man being paid by a beverage. 1 minute and 6 seconds until the next spinning of the wheel. And we are going to see what comes out of these next 2 spins. And we are going to check in with Ref Adam shortly thereafter. Of course, he's going to check in with you fine folks in the chat. So please chat it up. We'd love to hear your comments as both artists continuing to work on their existing topics. Perfect Crime and What's in the Box. It's like some serious Amazon references here. And I just want to point out that Amazon is not paying us, unfortunately.
Except by way of Twitch, I guess a little bit.
You know what? That's a great point. Actually, more of anything, they're taking a little bit of this money. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 2 brand new topics. Respins available for both artists. Stevie Speed gets pants optional, and Shoujo Go-Go gets sunglasses at night. Stevie Speed, would you like a respin?
I'll go ahead and respin that one.
Taking the respin, and Shoujo Go-Go, would you like a respin?
I already had one, darling, but thank you.
I did not recall that. That's my bad. Apologies. So, emoji redesign goes to Stevie Speed.
And we've got quite the circle in the middle there.
Yes. Tossing away pants optional and going instead with an emoji redesign, and our sunglasses at night coming together from Shoujo Go-Go, as it is Mac tonight being drawn, and we will find out how this comes together. But before we see how it lays out on the canvas, let's check in with Ref Adam on our yacht. Ref Adam, how are you, sir?
Yeah, how's the luminosity?
Hello, once again, checking in from Yopter 3, the luminosity, if you will. I just wanted to take a couple minutes here to thank everyone who was tuned into the stream tonight, who has followed, who has subscribed, who has chatted, has done anything. We really appreciate you. For the follows, we have Kiffany TP, Sir Kashmir, Eleganton, Kiri Swallowson, Rin Si Chu, Pikachu. Was it Gap Year Princess Maggers? Yeah, she, Jevil 70 Kawaii, Dadnai, Enchanted Girl, Diet Dan, our subs, Arsef for 6 months alongside our very own Shoujo Go-Go, Court Jester for 5, and once again, Ryan Sing Chi, Rin Si Chu, Pikachu. Thank you very much, Arsef, once again for your 100-bit cheer. We appreciate you guys so much. Enjoy the emotes. And now that you guys are following and subbed, you will get notified every single time we go live. So once again, thank you so much. And all of you are welcome aboard our yacht as soon as all of this is taken care of and you have been vaccinated. Until then, back to you guys back in the stream. Catch you all next week. Goodbye.
Thank you, Ref Adam, and thank you everybody for your subscribing, your follows. We have over 330 followers. We've got we just broke 30 patrons on Patreon. It's difficult to put into words sometimes how truly humbled we are by your support, and it really means the world to us to get, in a time like this, get the type of support that you lend to us. It really means the world. So thank you so much, and thank you for being a part of this evening's relaunch as we kick off a brand new season. Again, we'll be back next Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern on this very channel, but also simulcast with DerpyCon. Ross, while that was going on, a lot of action happened on the canvas. Break it down for me. What you seeing, my friend?
Well, of course, Mac Tonight got his full premiere here on the canvas from the pen of Shoujo Go-Go, but our two emoji redesigns from Stevie Speed, we've got our existential ennui, and then also drawing his own opponent once again as the Shoujo emoji, or Shoujoji me. And also just redesigning a penis emoji.
I believe that's an eggplant, Ross.
Yeah, that's I think the joke.
Okay, I understand now. Thank you.
Yes.
1 minute until the final spinning of the Wheel of Death. No respins left in this, our third and final bout of the night, and we will have to see whose hand gets virtually raised here tonight. Both artists wanting to get off on the right foot, tie it up with Red Erin, continuing in a 1-0 space for them. Baron von Sexyful coming in, starting off 0-1. No one wants to be behind the wheel, but one of these two competitors will be, and Baron von Sexyful, actually, he gets a little bit of extra time to think about that loss, as he's going to be on his bye week next week. Stevie Speed has Bunny to look forward to next week. Shoujo Go-Go has Red Erin to look forward to next week. I mean, you got to think about the match in front of you, but you got to think about the matches ahead as we have that final spin coming at us in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Stevie Speed getting Super Art Fight Beefcake Calendar to wrap it up here, as Shoujo Go-Go gets IKEA Mistakes. IKEA Mistakes, the most common one for me, of course, not reading every page front to back and just skipping ahead to what feels right. Ross, what about you?
Nothing feels right anymore, Marty, except for this, this match right here, right now. But over there on the left-hand side, we've got our IKEA mistake from the pen of Shoujo Go-Go, as William the Bookcase, as he's known formally, is a bit off kilter. But that's what you get when you don't use all of the little nails to nail in the back for the support.
Yeah. This is what happens when you go to the as-is section. It's as it is, hands down, period.
Yeah, that's more like as was.
True. Very true. Less than 4 minutes to go in this main event of the evening. Still some open spaces in the center and the top right. We'll see if we get that Super Art Fight Beefcake Calendar coming together.
Yeah, it is right in the middle as Stevie Speed drawing himself as a beefcake. Will he be able to fight through his own self-loathing?
I think it just means Stevie Speed's drawing himself, because that man is just pure meat. And
that's
super
right. As someone who keeps kosher, that's too much hog for me.
Jesus Christ. I know that there's been a swear jar all night. Where does that fit in? Stevie Speed's grandma now coming in on the canvas.
My little boy's a meatloaf. He's so precious. Oh, wait, I'm dead, and Stevie forgot about me.
Wow.
This is
Shots
a grim-
fired from Shoujo.
Grim match. This
Who
is
forgets their
Halloween.
grandma? Like, for real.
2
We have
minutes,
a lot
45
of,
seconds to go.
We have a lot of bearded chins on this canvas. Is that just and a ton of sunglasses, Marty?
Yeah. Well, sunglasses at night is really what took us over. As we got just a lot of sunglasses, and it is 9:46 p.m. Eastern time. That's our local time running this show. So yeah, the sunglasses, they are at night. As another stupid, sexy Stevie Speed appears on the right hand side of the canvas. 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in this bout.
Yeah, this one's got a very strategically placed super cola, and that is the full calorie model right there.
Yeah,
no
no
super
diet.
cola diet. No.
Yeah.
No super zero for this man.
Yeah. No doubt. And shout out Bry Berkeley in the chat saying, call the butcher because there's some beef. Yes, there is. And we've got 1 minute, 45 seconds remaining. Still some open space in the top right corner as what appears to be a small skateboarder is using the head of Mac tonight as its half pipe. Just a random note at the top says Steve should win, though. I wonder who wrote that one, considering it's in red.
Meanwhile, we also have in the middle of the canvas Shoujo Goto drawing Baron von Sexyful, jumping on her opponent's topic. Yeah. By the way, Billy the Bookcase down there in the bottom left now has googly eyes and
a very sexy leg.
Right.
Billy the Bookcase
too.
has never looked more sexy.
Yeah, this is the Patch Adams of IKEA bookshelves.
IKEA fan fiction has to exist, right? Like, it's got to be a thing.
I can only assume there's at least one fan fiction out there about an Ektorp and a Billy getting together.
40 seconds to go as Ross name drops Ektorp. That's when we know the night's really begun.
Yeah, Ektorp. Is it a Star Trek character or an IKEA piece of furniture? Really, only time will tell.
22 seconds to go. Almost every single pixel is covered here. This is going to be a close one, folks. Get ready to vote as we have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the iPads. Stop using the tablets and toss away those styli. That's an art fight, folks. An incredible round here, but only one can win, as, well, that's the way this works. And of course, these wins and losses are cumulative over the course of the season, as the two winningest artists will collide in our season finale in just a few weeks. We'll have to see who gets to build momentum here between Stevie Speed and Shoujo Agogo. My notes here say that I'm supposed to interview Stevie Speed after the match, but I don't want to do that. I'm going to make that Ross's problem. Shoujo Agogo, how do you feel about the bout here this evening?
Give me just 1 second. I'm really thirsty from the match. Ooh, puts a little pep in my step. Anywho, yeah, everything was amazing. Like that opening piece where I'm eating the scarf. Oh my gosh, I have a scarf that looks like bacon. That's so me. I love it. But I really like my Mac Tonight and my Velma. Velma, as soon as you said sweater, I mean, that's where my mind goes. Jinkies.
Hey, I'm right there with you. I'm decidedly pro Velma. I'm also anti Scrappy Doo. So you're speaking right to me here on the canvas. But unfortunately, I don't get a vote. We'll have to see if the fine folks watching at home have similar tastes as I do, as you get another taste of that ranch. And with that, I'm going to toss it over to Ross with Stevie Speed. Ross.
Yeah, Stevie Speed, you got a lot of sunglasses, a lot of jaws, and a lot of drawings of yourself here on the canvas. How do you feel it went for you?
Ross, I feel like it could have gone a little bit better, mostly because of when the SAF Beefcake calendar topic came up. I was just about to strip down to the nude, but my lawyers advised me not to do so. So I feel like we left a little bit on the table there, but still a great night for my guys, for my team back at the shop, for my sponsors. I know we'll turn this into a victory once the voting comes in. I have no reason to believe otherwise, and I will scream and yell a whole bunch if I lose.
All right, fair enough. As the votes come in, Stevie Speed, one more question for you. I know you've been putting in like an intense regimen getting ready for that beefcake calendar. Do you feel like you're ready? Are you ready for that beefcake calendar photo shoot?
Yes, absolutely. I've been working out once a week in last November, and I think that I'm ready for the beefcake calendar. I've got a lot of beef. I've been eating a lot of cake. I'm ready to go. Listen, the people want me. Even my opponent wants me to win this thing. You can see right out there on the screen. She even said, "I agree. Steve should win. Vote for Steve. Don't vote for Shoujo. Parentheses me." You can tell she wants me to win. So.
Well, we'll have to see if those votes worked out in your favor, Stevie Speed, as those final few seconds tick on by. Throw your votes in. We will find out who won this match here in just a moment. As producer Steve lets me know, we are almost ready with that graphic to find out who the winner of our third and final bout is. Producer Steve, if you please. Shoujo Agogo takes the victory here as she moves to 1-0 in the round robin tournament. The mind games seem to work for her, but Ross, you'll check in with Shoujo in just a moment before we let him go. Let's chat with Stevie Speed. Mr. Speed, sir, it feels like this was not necessarily your night.
Yeah, any thoughts on yelling and screaming?
Well, you see, the thing here is that
fair enough. Thank you, Stevie Speed.
Did
Shoujo
Steve have
Go-Go.
anything you wanted to plug? Drink Super Cola, folks. Ross, Shoujo, do your thing.
Yeah, Shoujo, you're coming off of a victory going into the beginning of the season, starting off on a high note. How are you going to carry this throughout the season?
I don't know, but I'm just really excited to be here. Yes, baby. This is like the Brickyard. We have to drink the ranch.
Well, that was a lot. That was a whole lot, and I don't want to. Yep. Let's move on. Marty, next thing, please.
Yeah, Shoujo, do you have any plugs that you have for us?
I do, actually. For those of you who don't know, I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday and Wednesday, yes, baby. Monday and Wednesday, I draw, and there's also Kitty Cam. And then Friday, I'm currently playing Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, and it's so exciting. I really, really love it. If you could pop on over to twitch.tv/ShoujoAgogo and give me a follow, I would really appreciate it. Also have exclusive subs and stuff for anybody who chooses to subscribe. So thank you.
Tremendous. Thank you, Shoujo Agogo, and congrats on your first victory here during this round robin tournament. Well, folks, it's been an incredible night of super art fight action. We kicked off the round robin tournament. We kicked off the season, and folks, we're going to be back here next Saturday night with you. Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, right here. Same bat time, same bat channel. Please do join us as the season rolls on. Ross, anything you want to say before we wrap it up?
Yeah, I never want to see anyone guzzle ranch again, like ever again. That was triggering for me in a way that I did not appreciate, and I will never watch the video of this ever again.
Yeah, I understand how you feel. Anyway, folks, superartfight.com is a home for all things Super Art Fight. Please feel free to join us on Patreon, subscribe, support Join us in the Discord. And if nothing else, we will see you next week. For all of the artists, for all the people working behind the scenes, for our incredible partners and loved ones and friends who support us all through this, I want to say thank you. And more than anything else, I want to say to you 2 important things. 1, if you haven't already voted. And 2, for the love of God, wear a mask. Until next Saturday, I've been Marty Day.
And I've been Ross. Oh, yeah, I get to. Oh, yeah. And I've been Ross Nover. Yes, vote.org for all the info you need in order to make sure to vote. Vote early. Vote very early. The lines are going to be insane this year. Most places have early voting to actually go up to 10 days before. So look it up in your area and go in on a day where it's not the last minute. This is not the time to procrastinate on anything near voting. Please and thank you. I know you already said it. I'm saying it again because it's just that important. Marty?
Yeah, for all of us here, I want to say thank you for joining us. And until next week, this has been Super Hard Fight. Stick around. We're going to raid it to someone else's channel. It's going to be awesome.